Yo, what is up, guys? It is your boy JMO. We are back with another video for the GTI. Today we are going to be doing something a little bit different. We are going to be doing a 10 things I love about my GTI video. I've gotten a lot of DMs on Instagram, and a lot of people have come to me and asked me, do I like the car? What do I like about it and why? So I figured I would make a video where I could go through some of that stuff for you guys. I absolutely love the space that is inside the car. I mean, I was looking at a few other cars, Mini Coopers, the Mitsubishi Eclipse, all front-wheel drive cars, but the space that comes in the GTI, let alone the fact that it's a hatchback, makes it so nice to just carry and store stuff. I mean, last summer my family went to King's Dominion. We had plenty of space to put all kinds of stuff in. We bought a cooler, we had 5 people. I just love the space that the car provides, so I'm gonna show you guys. Like, first off, in the front, there is tons of space. If I need to, if we have someone bigger driving, I can push that seat all the way back, and look at all the space that we have inside. And then we've got the whole back seat where it holds 3 people. 4 really if you wanted to squeeze someone in. And the trunk. Like, I have my boys out here right now. We got all the filming stuff on, obviously, and we've got 3 long boards in here, bags. We had more bags that are just chilling over there. Like, we have tons of space to put all kinds of stuff. So that is really nice to have, especially if you have like a family and stuff like that, baby seats and all that. So that is number 1. The second thing that I love so much about this car is how easy it is to play with the clutch. Obviously, most other sports cars, or most sports cars in general, have a really heavy clutch with interesting shift points. This clutch is right in the middle. I guess you could call the weighted spot of the clutch, or the catch point of the clutch is right in the middle of when you're going or compressing the clutch down to the floor. And it is extremely light, so it is extremely easy to learn how to drive stick on. I have started to teach my sister, but I don't know how that's gonna go, but it's extremely easy, and everybody that I've had drive the car who does drive stick says it's a really nice clutch for beginners. And I just think that's nice because it's in a sports car too. I mean, obviously that can have its issues if you're really pushing the car, but otherwise this clutch is perfect for anybody who's looking to learn how to drive stick but still wants to drive a sports car. Number 3, which kind of goes along with number 2, is getting between gears. In this car, I would say that the stick shift is pretty easy to maneuver. I mean, I'm barely putting any kind of force into it, and I've been in like my friend Max's Mini Cooper, and it is insane sometimes to try to fight through a gear, especially with where his clutch is located, or like my mom's Solstice, it's the same thing. But with this, it's really nice and easy getting through, and then once you realize where reverse is, it's not that big of a deal to get to it. Obviously, that was a little bit of a learning curve to try to figure out how to do that, but otherwise, like, this thing just slides perfectly into gear. I'm barely putting any pressure on it. So I find that really nice, especially, like I said before, if you're trying to learn how to drive stick and still want a sports car. So the next thing I love about the GTI is the interior lighting, and it's gonna be kind of hard for me to show it to you right now, so I will link a picture of it, but just for shits and gigs, there you go. Like, you can kind of see how it glows, and then at night, especially down in the footwell of like the front seats, there is actually a little bit of a dim light. That way you can kind of see what you're doing if you have something to do down on the floor, especially in the passenger seat. Obviously in the driver's seat you don't really need to see it, but I love the interior lighting, and it gives this nice red and black glow, so I kind of already have an idea of what I'm going to end up doing to the interior when I do go to customize and do all the extra stuff. That's why I actually chose the red. That's why I chose the red headliner, because of all the red and black in here, and obviously I'm going to get a new shift knob, the boot. I'm probably gonna change some of the ways like some of the door panels look. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff that we can do along with this red and black theme inside the car, so it makes it really nice. I didn't really have to choose for myself. Here, I love the D-wheel in this car. I mean, I've been in a lot of cars, and most cars are actually just completely, obviously, circular. But not only is it a D wheel, but it's nice and leather. Obviously, this one's a little bit worn, so we're gonna have to get that upholstered probably. But I would never trade this wheel out unless it was something just like this, but brand new. There is no way that I would trade this out, and mainly because when I go to turn any direction, I can grab the bottom of this D wheel and it'll flip. And then there's obviously the big GTI decals on the bottom. You got your little control panel here for the driver, even though everything's right here anyway in the reach. But I promise you, if once you try a D wheel, you will never try, or you will never want to go back to anything else. Try it, you'll get hooked. Number 6, I love the taillights on this car, and they just seem so simple right now, and I'll probably end up replacing them aftermarket wise, but the shape and the lighting of it, which I'll go in and step on the brake and turn the lights on in a second, but I absolutely love the way it looks, especially at night. I'm gonna link a picture again for how they look at night since we're filming during the day. I would never choose any other, I lied, the GTR taillights. Between the GTR and these taillights, I think I am absolutely in love. And then just as a matter of fact, the whole wide, just how wide the butt is on this. It looks like it's not necessarily gonna go fast, and then you just take off and it's like, bye-bye. I'm gonna go step on the brakes for you and turn those lights on just so you guys can get a quick look, and then like I said, I'm gonna link a picture. Alright guys, unfortunately, I was looking back through my edits and number 7 actually got cut out, which was the turn radius videos. Basically what I did when I was going through some of those videos is I was just kind of messing around in the parking lot that we were on, going back and forth. One of my buddies got actual film of just how tight the turn radius on the GTI is, but it makes it really nice to actually get out of tough spots, like say you got caught in a really tight parking spot. It's really nice. Also, like, I have to parallel park every day on the street that's right next to our college, and it makes it really nice to get into those spots quickly and easily. So just stuff like that. But that was number 7. I do apologize for it actually being cut out. I don't really know what happened, but I'm gonna try to figure it out so it doesn't happen again. But we are on to number 8 now. Number 8, I just love the comfort of the car. And when I say comfort, I just mean how the suspension doesn't necessarily feel completely like a sports car. I find this really important when people who are working on the cars want to go to daily it. Sometimes they mess with the suspension so much and the drivetrain so much that it ends up not being comfortable enough to drive on a daily basis, and they mess up the car. With that being said, I probably will go with some aftermarket coilovers on the car, but I don't want to make it so that I can't drive it unless I have another vehicle, which makes it really nice. Along with that, you have these nice plush seats. It's not our turn to go. You have these nice plush seats. My man Quaid is just booling in right now. I have fallen asleep so many times in these seats when my parents are driving, and it's insane. But with these seats, there are the negatives, obviously, which I will cover in the next video of 10 things I hate about my On to number 9 in the list. And number 9 is actually just kind of talking about the car. This car is insane to customize. It is so much fun once you get the money together, obviously, but there's so much stuff on the aftermarket, just like on the aftermarket list of what you could do this car, and there's tons of space inside of it to work with. Obviously, I already did my headliner. Most people don't mess around with that stuff, especially if they're going for more of a track car, but I just thought it was kind of going to be an essential, and I was tired of stuff falling down from the ceiling after my old headliner fell down. But with that being said, like, there's tons of like new headlights, you got your wheels, and literally anything you can think of, they probably have for this car. They have wide body kits, turbos, new manifolds, intake systems, if you can think of it, they probably have it for this car, and if you can think of it and they don't have it, somebody is making it very soon, especially with the new R coming out. I know I have the older model, it's 2010 MK6, but with MK6R and the MK7R, they have insane possibilities on what you can do to your car. Obviously, I haven't done much yet, but we will get there. We're actually going to kind of do a walk around with the car. I know I promised it before and we had kind of done one in the first video. But for number 10, it is actually just the story behind the car. It is the body and all that. So, you guys are going to come with me. Just kind of starting off, I mean, everybody wants these beautiful picture perfect cars. But if you think about it, if it's picture perfect already and you just bought it like that, you have no idea what this car could have been through. Like for mine, I love the fact that some of my bumpers are a little bit detached. Yes, I want it to be perfect in the future, but I want it to be done at my hands. These bumpers right here tell me that, which I know nobody else in the country, maybe someone else in the country has had, but I had a car dropped on top of it by the guy who sold it to me. He used to use forklifts and move his cars around just so that like his forklift wouldn't get stolen and stuff like that. But when he was moving a car away from this one, he actually dropped a car on the hood of it. I got a whole new hood. The windshield had been cracked. Got a new windshield. But the only thing right now is actually the headlight mounts. All those clips underneath are snapped and the bumper buckled outward, so it's on this side and on the other side too. But for me, that's just nothing but a story, and eventually, once I get to do it, I get to say, I did it. I fixed it. And obviously, car people, like, we love being able to look at our own projects and say that we have completed that to the point of our love. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Next week, we will have a 10 things I hate about my GTI coming up. I hope you guys come back for the next one. And if you have made it to this point in the video, make sure to click that subscribe button, smash the like button, because it really does help the channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.